Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. We'll be having simple conversations to help you improve your speaking and listening skills.
No matter your level, you're welcome here. So, grab a snack, get comfy, and let's jump into the world of English together.
Hey Emma, guess what? I finally booked my trip to Greece.
No way. That's amazing, David. Congratulations. Where are you going in Greece?
Thanks. I'm so excited. I'm flying into Athens and then spending a few days exploring the city. The Acropolis is obviously at the top of my list, but I also want to check out some of the museums and hidden gems.
Sounds like a great plan. Athens is a fascinating city steeped in history. Have you decided where you'll go after Athens?
Actually, I'm still figuring that out. I'm torn between two options. I could island hop through the Cyclades, Mykonos, Santorini, those kinds of places, or head down to the Peloponnese region and see some ancient ruins like Olympia and Mycenae.
Ooh, tough choice. Both options have something amazing to offer. The Cyclades are picture-perfect with stunning beaches and whitewashed villages. But the Peloponnese is like a history buff's dream.
Exactly. That's why I'm having such a hard time deciding. Maybe I could try to squeeze some of both in?
It might be a bit tight for one trip, but you could definitely do a taste of each. Maybe 2 or 3 days island hopping and then a few days exploring the Peloponnese.
That's a good idea. I'll have to look at ferry schedules and see if it's feasible.
Definitely. And while you're researching, have you thought about what kind of accommodation you'd like? Boutique hotels, hostels, Airbnbs?
I was leaning towards a mix. Maybe a nice hotel in Athens for a bit of luxury, then some cute island guest houses and maybe an Airbnb in a charming village in the Peloponnese.
Perfect. There are so many great options in Greece. When are you planning to go?
I'm aiming for late September. Hopefully, the weather will still be warm for swimming but not scorching hot for sightseeing.
That's a smart call. September is a great shoulder season for Greece. Make sure to pack comfortable shoes though. All that exploring involves a lot of walking.
Thanks for the tip, Emma. I'll definitely keep that in mind. Oh, and speaking of exploring, do you have any recommendations for things to see or do in Greece?
Absolutely. I went a few years ago and have a few ideas. Let me know what interests you most: history, food, nightlife, etc., and I can share some of my favorite spots.
History and food are definitely high on my list, but I'm also open to anything unique or off the beaten path.
Great picks. For history, Olympia is a must-see, especially if you're interested in the ancient Olympics. There's a reconstructed stadium and museum with fascinating artifacts.
Wow, that sounds incredible. I'd love to see where the Olympics all began.
And food-wise, you're in for a treat. Greek food is all about fresh, seasonal ingredients. Definitely try a moussaka, which is a layered eggplant dish, and souvlaki, which are grilled meat skewers. Don't forget the gyros either, kind of like a Greek pita sandwich.
My mouth is watering already. I love eggplant and anything grilled is a win for me.
And for something offbeat, check out the Minotaur's Labyrinth on Crete. It's an archaeological site with a fascinating history, and the legend surrounding it is pretty cool.
A labyrinth? That's right up my alley. I love anything a little mysterious.
Certainly. Let's divide those sentences into appropriate lines. Perfect. Oh, and speaking of Crete, there's this amazing pink sand beach called Elefthenisai Beach. The water is crystal clear and the sand is this beautiful soft pink color.
Pink sand? That sounds unreal. Adding that to my list for sure.
Great. Is there anything else you're interested in packing for the trip besides comfy shoes?
Good point. Maybe a good travel guide? And a swimsuit, obviously, for all that beach time.
Absolutely. A travel guide will be super helpful, especially for navigating Athens and finding hidden gems. And definitely pack a few swimsuits. You'll be glad you did.
This is all so helpful, Emma. Thanks so much for the recommendations. I feel so much more prepared already.
No problem at all, David. I'm so excited for you. Greece is an amazing country, and I'm sure you'll have an incredible trip. Make sure to send me pictures.
Absolutely. I can't wait to share my adventures with you. Maybe when I get back, we can plan a little Greece-inspired dinner party to celebrate.
Now that's an idea I can get behind. Have a fantastic trip, David.
Thanks again, Emma. This trip planning session has gotten me even more excited. Maybe I should start looking at flights soon, too.
Definitely. The sooner you book, the better deals you might find. Speaking of deals, are you planning on checking any travel blogs or forums for recommendations on budget-friendly options?
Oh, that's a great suggestion. I hadn't thought about that, but I should definitely do some research. There might be some hidden gems for hostels or guest houses that aren't on the major booking sites.
Exactly. And sometimes travel blogs have tips on free walking tours or cheap eats that can save you some money. Every bit counts, especially when you're trying to squeeze in multiple destinations.
You're right. Maybe I can find a way to do both the Cyclades and the Peloponnese after all, with some smart budgeting and planning.
That's the spirit. Greece is known for its hospitality, so you might even find some locals willing to share their favorite spots that aren't overrun with tourists.
That would be amazing. There's nothing like getting insider tips from people who know the area well. Maybe I can brush up on some basic Greek phrases before I go too.
That would be a thoughtful gesture, and it might even help you connect with some locals. There are plenty of apps and online resources that can help you learn some basic greetings and conversation starters.
Perfect. This trip just keeps getting better and better in my head. I can't wait to explore ancient ruins, soak up the sun on beautiful beaches, and indulge in delicious Greek food.
It sounds like you have the perfect recipe for an unforgettable trip, David. Just remember to relax, have fun, and be open to new experiences. Greece has a way of captivating its visitors, and I know you'll fall in love with it.
Thanks, Emma. You've been such a great help with all this planning. I'll definitely keep you posted on how everything goes.
Anytime, David. Safe travels and happy exploring. And hey, if you need any more recommendations or just want to chat about Greece while you're there, don't hesitate to reach out.
Will do. Speaking of chatting, maybe I could start a travel blog of my own while I'm there. Document my adventures, share photos, and maybe even pick up some more travel tips along the way.
Oh my gosh, David, that's a fantastic idea. You have a way with words, and I know people would love to follow along on your Greek odyssey.
An odyssey, huh? I like the sound of that. It would be a great way to share my experiences and maybe even inspire others to visit Greece.
Absolutely. There's something so special about Greece that everyone should experience at least once. And who knows, maybe your blog will become a go-to resource for future Greece adventurers.
That would be a dream come true. I could share all the budgeting tips we talked about, hidden gem recommendations, and maybe even some cultural insights I pick up along the way.
See, you're already onto something. This blog could be amazing, David. Just be sure to pack a portable charger for your phone so you can document all your adventures.
Noted. And maybe a small notebook for jotting down thoughts and ideas on the go. This trip keeps getting more exciting the more we talk about it.
I can tell. Greece is truly a land of inspiration. Just imagine all the amazing stories you'll have to share when you get back.
I can't wait to tell you all about it in person over that Greece-inspired dinner party we talked about. Maybe we can even recreate some of the dishes I try.
Now that's what I call a perfect way to end your Greek adventure, with delicious food and good company. Start brainstorming those blog post ideas, David. The world awaits your Greece odyssey.
Consider it brainstormed. Thanks again for everything, Emma. You've been the best travel buddy, even from afar.
Anytime, David. Now go forth and conquer Greece. I'll be eagerly awaiting your dispatches from the Aegean. Hey, David. Just checking in, how's Greece treating you? Any adventures to report for your future blog?
Hey, Emma. Greece is incredible. Just finished exploring the Acropolis in Athens, even more awe-inspiring than I imagined. Check out this view.
Wow, that view is unreal. Looks like you're having a blast. Did you manage to decide on your island hopping itinerary?
Still debating. Cyclades are tempting, but yesterday I stumbled upon a local festival celebrating Poseidon in a small coastal town. Maybe more off the beaten path exploring is in order?
Ooh, interesting. Festivals are a great way to experience local culture. Any yummy Poseidon-inspired food involved?
You bet. Had the most amazing grilled octopus skewers. Fresh, flavorful, and perfect with a glass of local wine. Trying to find the recipe.
Sounds delicious. Maybe that could be your first blog post, Festival Feasts, unveiling Poseidon's culinary delights in a Greek fishing village. Catchy, right?
Haha, love it. Definitely adding that to the list. Maybe I can even interview some of the festival organizers to learn more about the traditions.
Now you're thinking like a true travel blogger. Don't forget to record some snippets of the festival atmosphere, music, dancing, people. It'll bring your post to life.
Great tip. This trip just keeps getting better and better. Thanks again for all your encouragement, Emma. Talk soon. Emma, you won't believe it. Just finished exploring the Minotaur's labyrinth on Crete. Spooky and fascinating.
No way. That's amazing. Did you find any remnants of the Minotaur?
Haha, not quite, but the history is incredible. And guess what? Found that pink sand beach you mentioned. Elafonisi Beach. Paradise.
OMG, that beach is unreal. The water looks so clear. Are you swimming in pink sand paradise?
You bet. Water is crystal clear and the sand feels like soft powder. Definitely living the dream. Blog post ideas are overflowing.
That's fantastic. Be sure to capture lots of content, the beach itself, swimming, maybe even a short video showcasing the unique pink sand. Your readers will be jealous.
On it. Thinking about titling the post, Beyond the Labyrinth. Unearthing Crete's Hidden Gem. Elafonisi Beach. Catchy, no?
Love it. And don't forget to mention the local shops and restaurants. Maybe you can even try a traditional Cretan dish and share your experience.
Great suggestion. Just had the most delicious meal. A slow-cooked lamb dish with vegetables called kleftiko. So flavorful and filling.
Yum. Sounds perfect after a day of exploring. Maybe get a recipe or some tips from the restaurant owner for your blog. Adding a personal touch is always engaging.
Already working on it. This trip is turning into a treasure trove of experiences. Feeling grateful for all your support, Emma. Can't wait to share it all with the world.
You're doing amazing, David. Keep exploring, keep documenting, and keep that travel blogger spirit alive. I can't wait to read your posts and see your photos. Safe travels and happy adventures.
Hey Emma, how was your weekend getaway to the mountains?
Oh, David, it was incredible. The fresh air, the stunning scenery, it was exactly what I needed to recharge.
That's fantastic. Where exactly did you go?
I went up to this little cabin nestled near Mount Rainier. It was super cozy, with a fireplace and a big porch swing overlooking the valley.
Sounds idyllic. Did you do much hiking?
Absolutely. There were so many great trails to choose from. One day I did a challenging climb that led to a breathtaking glacier view, and the next day I explored a more leisurely path through a wildflower meadow.
Wow, that sounds like a perfect balance of adventure and relaxation. Did you pack any good snacks for your hikes?
Always. I had a mix of granola bars, trail mix, and those delicious little apple slices for a quick energy boost. And of course, plenty of water.
Smart planning. Did you encounter any wildlife on your hikes?
Actually, yes. I saw a mama deer and her two fawns on one trail and a majestic bald eagle soaring overhead on another. It was truly awe-inspiring.
Amazing. Sounds like you got a real wilderness experience. Did you do any stargazing at night?
Absolutely. The night sky was incredible away from the city lights. I saw constellations I'd never seen before and even managed to spot a couple of shooting stars.
Wow, that's magical. Did you take any pictures to capture the experience?
Of course. I have tons of photos of the landscapes, wildlife, and even some selfies with the amazing sunsets. I can't wait to share them all on social media.
I bet they'll be stunning. Did you manage to completely disconnect from technology or did you check your phone occasionally?
I tried to be present in the moment as much as possible, but I did check my phone occasionally for safety reasons and to let my family know I was doing okay.
Totally understandable. Anything else you recommend for someone planning a similar mountain getaway?
Definitely pack layers of clothing for the unpredictable mountain weather. Hiking boots are a must, and don't forget a headlamp for those early morning or late night adventures.
Excellent tips. I might have to plan a mountain escape myself sometime soon. Thanks for sharing your fantastic experience, Emma.
Anytime, David. It was great reliving it all with you. Maybe you can show me some photos from your next trip. Feel free to